the ritualization of an action is less in the what and more in the how. So the power in ritualization does not lie in its novelty, but in its predictability, in being a predictable container from within which unpredictable contents can emerge. So, with that reminder, please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, settle into the weight of your bones. Allow your breath to slow. It is the quality of our attention that is meaningful. And that quality has more to do with our experience and capacity to engage with things that we use placeholder words for, such as the sacred or the reverent. And these are not available to a certain person or a certain action, but to a certain quality of attention. This means that how we attend is a sacred act. As your breath slows, soften the effort at your nostrils or at the tip of your nose. And let the effort of your breath come somewhere behind the bones of your face, somewhere deeper in the cave of your skull. Let your breath feel more horizontal than vertical. And let this breath be a smelling breath. So instead of just pulling air into yourself, sense that you're tasting something subtle in it, something barely at the edges of your awareness, almost as a peripheral vision to your sense of smell. And as we move and breathe, allow the cloak of familiarity to be lifted. Those unfamiliar aspects of ourselves, which is most of what we are. Even though the breath is long and deep, allow a sense of subtlety so someone looking at you from the outside would barely be able to see the effort of the breath on your face. As if your entire face is breathing, not just your nose. The air being drawn in behind the orbits of your eyes. Make two soft, hollow fists, but let the fist remain heavy. And with a sense of heaviness and resonance, bring the fists behind your ears, to the skull behind your ears, and hit resonantly 3 times. The sides of your neck 3 times. Collarbones 3 times. Sternum 3 times. Belly 3 times. Crease of the hips 3 times. kidneys, left armpit 3 times, right armpit 3 times, the crease of the left elbow 3 times, crease of the right elbow, crease of the left wrist, crease of the right wrist. Relax your arms by your sides or on your lap. And again, let your sense of vision soften. And let your eyes close. Attend to the echoes of the sensations of your touch as they ripple outwards. Imagine that you can turn the volume up on those sensations. Let the volume continue to be turned up till it becomes almost uncomfortably loud. Pause at the top of your inhale now and take a long swallow. Let the swallow be slow and attempt to follow the swallow down as far as you can. And again, at the top of your inhale, pause and take a long, slow swallow, trying to follow it down further still. Maybe past your throat, past your chest. Maybe feeling it at the top of your belly. Imagine that you're taking the pressure of your breath and using your swallow to press that pressure down even further. Again, take a slow inhale. Imagine that you're filling yourself and pressing the pressure of your inhale down, making yourself heavier from it. Pause at the top of your inhale and swallow the pressures down as if you can pressurize down into your legs, pressing down to the ground beneath you with your swallow. Allow your body to make little movements as if you're using the slight movements of your body like a wave to add more to the experience of the swallow as you press it down through your legs. Orient your inhales and exhales downwards now. Every breath making you heavier into your seat. Take a full inhale, filling yourself up. And take a slow exhale, but keep exhaling. Exhale slowly, pressing the exhale down, 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 down. Continuing to exhale down, 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 until there's nothing left to exhale. And then allow the inhale to pour back in passively. Add a bit more breath on top. And again, slowly exhale, pressing down, 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 emptying, becoming heavier with the effort of your exhale until there's nothing left to exhale. And then let it pour back in passively. Add more on top. And once more, slow exhale, press it down, becoming heavier. Keep pressing. When there's nothing left, allow the breath to pour back in. And let the natural tides of your breath return. Again, allow the volume of the experience to be turned up. Attending to it with a greater intimacy. Let the eyelids remain heavy. Your sense of vision remains soft even as you peel back the lids so you can see me for a moment. Bring your thumb to your upper teeth. Let the mouth open. And now press upwards with your thumb. And imagine that you're trying to bite down, not with your lower jaw, but with your upper jaw, onto your thumb as your thumb resists. Now let the effort of this, instead of coming from the jaw muscles, imagine that they're coming from the bones around your nose. Deep, slow breaths. An isometric bite. Now keep that same sense of effort, biting down from your upper jaw. Remove your thumb. Align your top and bottom teeth so there's a space between them. And keep the effort of the biting without letting your teeth touch. Lips slightly closed, softly closed. Now get the sense that this biting is trying to engorge your teeth with blood, almost growing your upper teeth longer from the effort. A sense of strength around the bones of your front face, almost as if the bones are growing forward from this effort. And let your throat hollow back in opposition to the face growing forward. Now, can you sense this effort almost coming from a deeper place in your belly or deeper place in your pelvis? Take a strong isometric bite and then relax it for a moment. And then again, wolf bite, bite without biting. And then as you exhale, soften it. Continue this as if it was a pump. Inhale, bite without biting. Exhale, soften. Inhale, bite without biting. And exhale, soften. Again, allow the natural breath to return. And turn the volume up on the sensations. Let the lips stay together. For monkey face, allow the cheeks to puff. Let your lips stay soft even as they stay together, resisting the pressure. Imagine that the puffy face effort is, again, moving forward, puffing underneath your nostrils, besides your nostrils, underneath your bottom lip, above your top lip, even trying to puff into the temples. Let your face yield to this pressure so it's barely holding on to it. Let your throat again hollow back in opposition to the face puffing forward. Slow breaths. Keep the puffy face. Bring your fingers behind your skull where the hard stuff of your skull meets the soft stuff of your neck. Soft fingertips. Now keep increasing the pressure of the monkey face. Even with your teeth slightly more apart, the effort of the biting without biting. As if you can puff the effort into your fingertips, as if you can take the pressure back into your fingertips, puffing into them. Slow, deep breaths through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms, soften the face, let the puffy face go. And attend to the echoes. Bring your thumbs to the low ribs on the sides of your body, to the very low ribs you can feel on the sides of your body. And bring your index finger to the top of the pelvis where you can feel. Don't worry if this isn't perfect. And now using those markers, try to lift your ribs as tall as you can away from your pelvis. Focusing more on the back ribs than on the front ribs. Now keep the length and get longer still. Breathe deeply downwards, even as you maintain this length through your body. Allow the groins to stay deep. Continue to orient the weight of your breath downwards, even as you get longer from the effort. Now, keeping this length, we will do double breath, which is an inhale filling. And then when you can fill no more, a sharper breath on top, and then a full exhale. It'll sound like this. We'll work into that pace. If this feels too overwhelming, feel free to slow or pause. When we're ready, we'll begin. Stay long, relax the arms, but at the end of your next exhale, empty everything out. Hold your breath at the bottom of your exhale. And take a long swallow as if you're pressing the pressure of your exhale down even further. Take a slow inhale. Hold it for a moment. And then as you exhale, pour its waters out. Allow the tides of your natural breath to return. Take a slow swallow, follow it down past the heart, past the belly, into the ocean waters of your pelvis. As you inhale, slowly draw these waters up past the belly. Keep inhaling past the heart. Lift your inhale into the cave of your skull and hold it there. And then sip a little more breath in, a little more breath in, a little more breath in, and hold. And as you hold, take a slow swallow, press the pressure of this down, making yourself heavier. Take one more strong sip and exhale, pour its waters out. Once more, a slow swallow, follow it down into the deep waters. On a slow inhale, draw these waters up past the heart into the cave of the skull and hold it there. Drink a little more in and a little more in, a little more in, and hold. And take a slow swallow while you hold and press the pressure of this down into the deep waters. Take one more strong sip and exhale, pour its waters out. And allow the tides of your natural breath to return. Follow the natural movements of your breath. There's a pace of breath where the pauses are removed between inhale and exhale and inhale. Let your breath be sufficiently long so you're almost aware of that place where one flows into the other. We will do this breath for a count of 5 on the inhale, count of 5 on the exhale, removing all the pauses. You can do this counting on your own, or you can watch me for the pace. I'll use my hands. I'll use my voice just for the first round, and then I'll be quiet and leave just my hand for the switching. When we're ready, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Soften the effort of this, but let it remain in the background, moving at its own pace. Bring soft hands out in front of you, palms up, soft fingers, soft knuckles. Let the inner edges of your hands come together as if you were about to scoop water onto your face. As you inhale, bring the heels of the hands up to your eyes softly. And then as you exhale, let the hands drift downwards. Let the fingers linger, touching the face as the hands come down and then forward. Let the weight of the fingers linger on the face as the fingers and palms come back together. Then as you inhale again, open, heels of the hands. As you exhale, let the fingers linger as the hands drift downwards and then forwards as if they're pulling the feeling on your face forward. Open the hands. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, let the hands drift downwards. Let the fingertips linger on the face softly as they come off. Continue this on your own pace. Let the eyes stay closed as you relax the hands. Allow yourself to drift deeper into your experience, and one last time, allow the volume to get turned up. Listen as if with your skin. As if you can listen both outwardly and inwardly with each cell. In a moment, if it feels appropriate, take one full breath and pour its waters out. As you lift the lids of your eyes, do it slowly without reaching for vision. But allow what's experienced as outer to pour into you. A presencing world. A world that's animate and alive, that awaits response. Thank you for sharing this time and deepest respect for your presence.